consistent space control between the gyro and the laser, such consistent damage output, you know that he's always going to get his. And so if you're not playing one of those characters that really sort of fundamentally beats down Rob, you've got to really be able to dig deep. And MPG is going to need to dig deep here if he wants to win. If he wants to be the final Smash Valley champion.
Yeah, and there is something quite nice about that, right? You are the last one. There will be no more.
There will be no more. And I am sure that is not lost on either of these players. Double forward air coming through from MPG. Tries to go for a down air there. Interesting conversion. Probably trying to read a neutral air dodge there. But Zomba immediately going to answer back forward air off stage. Just lining up for a back air. Okay. But the side B going to do great damage. And now we're relatively back to even after a hectic first 30 seconds.
MPG has really good use of that side B to cover his recovery back to stop people from hanging onto the ledge.
Yeah. I think that was one of the first things that you really saw Mega Man players like discover. Like that was a big Common May thing back in like 2019 where it was like, again, we were talking about the limitations of the recoveries. That's one of those things that really shores up those limitations of recoveries. Of, dang, it's really hard to get around this lingering hitbox that's just on the ledge.
Thrown off, good up B, but no up B in his hands now. Air dodge is through. Zomba not quite catching the landing. Down tilt's though going to take him off. Up B's back. There's the grab, the down. No, the forward throw instead just to get the distance. Zomba not getting the edge guards that we really expect, but no tech on the edge there.
That's
unfortunate for MPG. Zomba going to take that first stock.
Coming through here, Zomba, as we were seeing in the first stock, in the first set, really using these platforms super well to get tricky angles on these snares. MPG, or Mega Man rather, with not a lot of high priority moves that can contest them. And Zomba, he just seems like he's pulling up another gear. It's 11:30 right now. He has been playing in this bracket for nearly 9 hours, and he is still consistently picking up the pace and finding new ways in order to get openings on MPG. He wants us over.
Well, to be fair, he's had the longest break out of the players that are currently playing.
It is true. It is true. But also, he has had, I can speak from personal knowledge, he did get to his hotel room at 6 a.m. this morning.
Really?
I can't even say last night. So, but I mean, that's what makes the medal of a top player. Not only someone who is so good, but is so consistent in these brackets. You know, Zomba consistently going to a lot of these C-tier tournaments. It's sort of part of his strategy in order to get a high rank, and also, you know, he can make a decent bit of money. But listen, man, there are people, you know, there's a reason that there are a lot of top 10 players that consistently dodge locals or dodge these types of events, because they can be inconsistent and losing is hard. And Zomba stares that right in the face and he says, nah, I'm built different.
Oh my word. Certainly built different in a way that blows all the competition away. That back air certainly doing its part. Zomba going to go up 1-0, and MPG just, I mean, looking a little lost that game. It seems like once the snowball started for Zomba, it just felt like Zomba's playing like he knows he's going to win.
I was going to say,
and MPG just doesn't know what to do.
I feel like MPG started out solid, but I think sort of the theme of this block has been damage does not equal kills.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to. You can get someone to under 50%. If you can't kill them, it really doesn't mean anything. That's kind of the beauty of Smash Bros. There's no HP bar. There's nothing else to it. It's can you get the guy off the stage? And in this top 4, arguably in this top 8, Rob is the best character at being able to get that guy out of the imaginary box that Masahiro Sakurai has made for us. MPG going to Battlefield for Game 2, a stage that we did not see in the first set, but I think I actually quite like for Mega Man here.
Yeah, I think so. It really kind of limits a lot of the approach angles that Rob has to utilize that nair, and you're okay with just playing around these platforms. You have some tricky angles that Rob might struggle to deal with. The up airs are going to be a little bit more usable.
I think also MPG is kind of banking on here being able to keep Rob in the air more than Rob can keep him in the air, which is obviously a dangerous gambit to play against a character with Rob's up tilt and Rob's up air, but it's been working out so well. It's been working out well for him so far.
Yeah, chasing Zomba down, and so far the beginning of this game's looking much better. Down smash, though, a little risky there.
Off stage. There might have been a checkmate there from Zomba, but just opted to stay safe. Down 60%, and again, this is where the medal of a man is proven. Can you take that stock, MPG? Do you have it in you? Or is Zomba just going to deliver another back air?
Yikes. I mean, this
or another down air.
It's a tough one. MPG going to lose that first one to the spike, and Zomba hanging on to this next stock. MPG going to have to find a way to get this kill, get side beat off the edge, and now Zomba's here to try and deny him any access back, and there's the stock as well. Possibly a jump disappearing at some point in there. This second game looking all but sealed up here by Zomba already, and Casey, we're not even 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Not even 2 minutes in.
I think that it's one of the things that you see when you start to go into these higher level matches is that, I mean, I think at the super high level, you have mix-ups that are so deep that you can really see it, but at this sort of level, comebacks are hard, you know?
Yes.
People don't give you the obvious mistakes that you want them to, and you often find yourselves in these types of situations where the player down has to force things. We see MPG going for that desperation up tilt on Rob's shield, and if you are really in control of your character and you know where to go with it, then it's really hard to find something here, and I think that's what we've consistently seen. MPG lack Rob going off stage, trying to take him off the top of the Nair.
There's one.
Seal it down.
I mean, you get one, but 2 entire stocks of Rob to work through here. MPG at 127, 137, 143.
I mean, you also need to consider, though, that the more you stay in the game, the more options you force Zomba to present, the more things that you could potentially see, such as going for that delayed up air shield poke, which he had not done earlier in the set.
Yes.
MPG, despite losing, now knows that that is his option that Zomba might really like to opt to go for, especially if he's going to stay on these stages where platform is such a big factor as we go back to Battlefield.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
what could be the decisive game 3.
Could be, and it's certainly looking like it. I guess we're not going to be going to Battlefield, or possible. Oh, PS2,
no, PS2.
okay. Alrighty, ending the set here potentially on the PS2. Depends if MPG can really start to pull that fire from deep within, but I mean, it just seems like Zomba's got this on lock. Zomba is playing like he knows it is a foregone conclusion that he's winning this event.
It is absolutely incredible the way that Zomba can play against top 150 players like a 5-year-old steps on a Capri Sun.
I've never seen someone manifest a win like this. He's genuinely just manifesting the win right on stage.
But MPG going to start this out here with the lead. Still, obviously, a super accomplished player. Still, the King of the Ville champion over Zomba. Still trying to fight. We have not seen him give up. He didn't give up in this last game, and he has not given up so far yet now. Forward tilt going to set into a tech chase, down tilt twice.
Forward air.
Going for the Razor Leaf off of the ledge.
Good damage coming through. 83%. Zomba has been able to seal these kills out a lot more reliably than MPG. MPG just trying to look for something, goes to the up tilt, going to get punished for it pretty hard there.
Yeah, I think we're going to start seeing a lot more of that in this game.
Yep.
Hasn't bitten him so far. Ooh, really great nair there to come down, get Zomba with a strong hit, which will actually push him away.
Oh, the F tilt just does it, the duff.
As William Smoops would call it, the thug. Going to take the first stock of this game. Zomba now playing extremely safe with this gyro in hand, giving him a very fast out of shield option. And he has just been so good in these sets that we've watched him in of mixing up his gyro timings. I think it's a really incredible thing that you see him do compared to other Robs. Robs at the mid to high level, they'll just shoot the same gyros every single time. They'll just do the uncharged or they'll do like partially charged. You will see Zomba, he'll mix in full hop shoot, short hop shoot, all different charges.
Hey.
But doesn't matter. MPG going to take it with the up air forward air here. Look at the most close we've seen in these games so far.
Yeah, certainly the most even part of the set so far. MPG with a little bit of a lead, but I mean, you got to do a little bit more in order to actually make this meaningful. Ducks under the gyro there. Careful here off the ledge though. Zomba really known to make you hurt here.
MPG, once again, one thing that, I mean, Zomba's sub 2-0, so I don't know how much he cares, but he has been consistently letting Mega Man get these Razor Leafs off shields and letting him get out of these situations. Really, I mean, still a testament to Zomba that he's been able to win so consistently while giving up a lot of these ledge traps, but still something that might give MPG a little bit of an angle to get back in this game. If you're not scared on the ledge and Smash Ultimate, then it can really be, difficult.
Oh, yeah. Still, MPG doing a great job of fighting in a zombie here. Up air. DI's good this time, although maybe could have been a little bit better. Just got to be real careful with that move.
Ooh, gyro. There's the... And again, these practiced edge guard situations from Zomba. He's hit him with 5 different moves. Knows that MPG needs to air dodge there, just snuffing out all the options. He has been off stage for so long
Still alive, though.
There's a fire in him, man.
Uh-huh.
There's a fight there. He wants it. He wants to get back. He wants to get to a game 4. He wants to see another set.
I mean, he wants to, but will Zomba let him? And this is just one grab away from taking the stock. Back there, though, is solid. Zomba hanging off the side of the stage here.
Terrific bait with the empty hop from MPG. That was so smart. And now he has a lead for the first time in this grand finals, which will quickly be snuffed out.
Quickly snuffed out here. However, gets a little bit of damage.
Tries to read Zomba DIing onto the platform and get a tech chase with the down air. Would have been big damage, but unfortunately going to give up on the guaranteed % there is MPG. Still up in the stock, though.
Still up. Gets a little bit of good damage here. 34% and counting for there. Could have gone for a side B. Would have been really funny if he did.
Razor Leaf, really good. Covers from below.
The high recoveries here from Zomba, just denying MPG the ability to really take these stocks early, right?
Strong hit back air. 78%. We're going to start getting a little bit scared of some of these options. MPG, though, doing such a good job in this game compared to others of proactively getting below Zomba. Instead of trying to avoid the nair, he's facing it head on, and he's saying, I will deal with this. I will not run. I will fight.
Certainly fighting on the side of the stage here. Uh-oh, goes for the re-grab. Now stuck in a bad spot, and this could be it here. Gyro comes out.
Oh, but gets hit with the metal blade.
Yeah, good recovery here.
MPG fighting again. Up air,
is that
up air,
it?
Up air.
Yes, it is. MPG on the board. As the first game, MPG has taken, I think, not only this set, but in both sets, right?
Yes, yes, that is true. First set was a 3-0. This set now going into 3-1 territory. But we will see.
Glass has been broken.
We will see for the first time Zomba's counterpick, which is another 2-platform stage, but with area of the soul. Very important.
Getting the music counterpick. I'm a little worried for MPG here, though, because it felt like Zomba was on a bit of autopilot the past 3 games.
Maybe to a certain extent, but I don't know. I think in these situations, I mean, Zomba is he is a Genesis champion. He is a top 10 player in the world. So for me to speak on my experience like it's similar to his might not be the same, but I feel like in my situation, I can have sets where I'm feeling really confident. I can sort of playing on autopilot, and then all of a sudden you start to panic. But Zomba does not play like that. He is in this position here for a reason, and he will take that stock with very little damage on him. Goes to the back throw, dash attack, getting MPG off stage again. Yeah,
this is angry Zomba. Do not want to be on the receiving end. And tries to go for the side B.
He's just putting out so many hitboxes, man. What is MPG to? What is a poor metal boy to do? A rock man. What does he have?
Rock man against the metal boy. What
the metal buddy.
The metal buddy, yeah. Metal helper. Oh yeah, I guess a buddy is the proper term.
Yeah. The proper nomenclature. Oh, down tilt gonna trip. That is tough for MPG. Metal blade trying to get the tricky angles again, but Zomba now avoiding a lot of the moves, so we once saw him get hit by in that last game. Laser tries to come through. Very even so far to start this. MPG sticks the bomb on him, but it's going to run out before the ledge trap. And Zomba finally reading that jump. MPG had kind of gone for that same Razor Leaf a lot of times, and Zomba finally punching it.
Back there, not quite going to kill. You can see MPG just trying to chase Zomba, but this high recovery is a lot to deal with, and you can't really risk the up B in order to try and hit it.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. I completely forgot that Zomba was up an entire stock.
Yes, yep. I mean, it just happened so quick. Still going to lose that first stock. MPG holding on to this second one for dear life. I mean, Zomba could finish this off, but we've seen him be able to do pretty well from behind here.
I don't think it's crazy to say that MPG has been the hardest player to kill in this top 8. So,
yikes.
But Rob Kill confirmed so dastardly. I think that down smash, it might have covered every option. Maybe not tech in.
I think he could have teched out.
I think it would have caught at the end. I'm not too sure. Yeah. But either way, brutal execution from Zomba there. Rob makes these difficult things easy. Sometimes makes the easy things difficult, but Zomba using it to the best of his effect. Forward are going to come through. 51% here on MPG now, trying to fight through this juggle situation.
And not a comfortable spot here for the Mega Man. Getting a lot of damage. Good catch on the metal blade, but hey, that's the first time we've seen that connect. Down there coming through, going to take that stock from Zomba, and this is a lot more even than we really expected, especially considering the start of that game. MPG really starting to come alive here. Meanwhile, it feels like Zomba, it doesn't quite have the longevity in these games.
No, not to the same degree. MPG really finding just that little bit to pull out, you know? That's what it means to be a champion. When you're down and out, being able to find a little bit more. But Zomba, consistently a higher level of champion than every single person that has entered this room so far today.
Certainly. However, MPG stuck at the ledge here. Zomba setting up, trying to get the kill. Good recovery here. Drag down into the forward smash. What a combo.
And Zomba, just like that, will be your final Smash Valley champion. He takes it out. The last dance belongs to Zomba. An incredible set, an incredible tournament. I am very, very, very happy as to how things turned out. I know that, you know, no event's going to be perfect. No situation is going to be...
We only ended, what, 32 minutes behind schedule? That's not that bad, honestly, all things considered.
Yeah. Had some power issues, had some technical difficulties early on. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think what these things are all about is being able to prove that you can do something that people don't think that you can do. You know, a couple years ago, Penn State was not hosting tournaments nearly in this, you know, at this size. And people didn't respect this place in the region. And now being able to host a tournament like this, be able to have consistency, some of the strongest players come out, fight here, really, really want it as badly as these two wanted it in grand finals. That's all that that's all I want to see.
Yeah.
And I think over the course of the day, we've been able to highlight a lot of new talent and a lot of old talent. And I hope that in the future, we'll continue to see that, whether it's here, whether it's at another college. I hope that someone can look at this, whether it's at Penn State or wherever else, and say, you know, I want to be Zomba, or I want to host that tournament, or just, I think that looks fun, and I want to be involved in that.
Yeah, and none of this would have happened without you or the wonderful folks who run the Penn State Smash Brothers Club.
Yeah,
it's to put all this together as someone who's done esports work here as well. It's a lot.
It's my last commentary vlog, so I do want to do a couple shout-outs. Huge shout-out to, I think I get a lot of the credit. I think I get way too much credit, frankly, in terms of hosting these events. Shout-out to JVH Max and Bender, who reseeded all of Melee today. And still accounted for people in Wave A and Wave B pools, made sure they were all in the same, made sure that nobody arrived late and was DQ'd. Huge shout out to Bryce Burr, who's been running the stream today. He ran it for our last Smash Valley, and he is absolutely one of the most terrific professional accommodating people that I've worked with. Shout out to Gene Dola, and Brotherly Love Esports, who ran things for Melee, and were really the people that made bringing Smash Valley back 3 years ago possible. Shout out to Mia Loves Dawn on Twitter, has been struggling. So if you could check out their pin tweet, or you can just go on Char's Twitter at Charzark, go find that. Is also good. And shout out to everyone who came here. Whether you came to one Smash Valley 10 years ago, this is technically the 10th one that we've done, or whether this was your first tournament ever. I know that there were a couple people that was the case here today.
Wow.
Every single person, or even the people, you know, watching this right now or watched earlier in the evening, all of you are what makes this community possible. And also shout outs to Shelter. I accidentally forgot, but this event would not have been possible without his consistent help. And yeah, that's all I've got. That's all I got for me.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you so much for running this, and thank you to those of you who are watching over at home. We really appreciate people tuning in, talking about the scene, because we have a lot of people who interact with the scene online. Maybe they're people who graduated from Penn State, or they're just people who are interested in things, and it's through word of mouth and through just working with each other that these things happen and they grow to the size that they are today, because at least when I started to do stuff with SAPS, we weren't quite this big.
Support your locals.
Yes.
Support your regionals. We had a lot of advertisements today. I'm sure that some of you saw them. If you're close, sign up. Cross the line. Almost Heaven. K-Town Clash. I'm sure there are others I forgot. I'm really sorry. Full House. Vote for Full House. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, across the line. I mean, we can go through them kind of rapid fire. Yeah, Almost Heaven. All of these. K-Town Clash. Yeah. Oh, Helheim in Ohio. Been an absolute pleasure to go through that scene. And yeah, Full House. And
These are
VG
going too
Bootcamp.
fast for you. Just look back through the VODs. There are plenty of other times that we've done them. Again, thank you to VG Bootcamp for letting us stream on their service as well. Couldn't do any of this without them either. It really takes a village, right?
Yep.
There's so much that goes into this from all over, but it's all just people who enjoy the game and who enjoy the scene and want to make sure that the people within it are able to enjoy it, but also make sure that they can showcase it to those outside and bring them in.
Yeah. I think that's enough glazing ourselves here. Enough wasting people's time. Enough wasting our own time. I slept 1.5 hours last night.
Goodness gracious.
I got to go home.
Oh, yes.
So
Get some rest, sir.
One final thank you to everyone. And for the last Smash Valley, this is Fader and Cabbage signing off.